and I'd like to say to non-Muslims, you're very welcome among us. Actually, a lot of people say that Islam has spread by sword. So how could you respond then? Thank you.
Thank you very much for a very important question. Brother has asked a question that there are many people who say that Islam was spread by sword. How can we answer the people who have this allegation about Islam? There was a historian by the name Thomas Carlyle. He is a very popular historian and he wrote a book by the name The Heroes and the Hero Worship. And in this book, The Heroes and the Hero Worship, he points out to this allegation about Prophet Muhammad spreading Islam with sword, or Muslims spreading Islam with sword, and he says, I shall ask them to get the sword with which Muhammad spread Islam. Where is that sword? It should be so magical that one man standing in the midst of all the Arabs, with one man's idea, it is being propagated in the midst of the thousands of Arabs, and they are accepting Islam only because he has a sword in his hand. So he says this magical sword, we should get it immediately so that we can use it again. So he says it's a myth. It's a myth. Then in the book Islam at the Crossroads on page number 8, it's a great myth which has been again and again repeated that Islam was spread by the sword by the Prophet of Islam and his companions. Gandhiji, in an interview to the Young India in the year 1920, he says, it was actually the characters, the modesty and the devotion of Prophet Muhammad towards his followers and his family members that affected them so much that they were ready to do anything for him. It was not the sword. Then, if you read the history of India, we Muslims, we ruled India for about 1000 years. But still we are in a minority. We are not a majority. Had we spread it with sword, entire India would have been 100% Muslims. Malaysia, Indonesia have the largest number of Muslim population almost in the world. But not a single war was fought there. It were all the businessmen, Muslim traders from Arabian regions who went there with their character, with their honest dealing in trade, they spread Islam. There are many countries where Islam went only through trade and commerce, through characters of the Muslims. So to say it was spread by sword is a myth. Not according to me, but according to many other historians, non-Muslim historians. Throughout the life of Prophet Muhammad, he participated only in 84 battles. And in those 84 battles, only one person was killed by his sword. Can you imagine? He participates in 84 battles and only one person gets killed by him. And the total of number of deaths that took place in all the 84 battles is only 231. Where is Islam spread by sword? That is the statistics of Islam. So all the facts and evidences go against the allegation that Islam was spread by sword. I hope I